Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to tell you about United States of America seed coins, which are very rare and valuable. If you have this coin, you can get rich from them, and you can change your destiny. Top 1. Here's something you might not know. A simple, everyday penny from the United States could be worth more than your car, your house, or even a luxury vacation. It's not magic, but rather an incredibly rare mistake made nearly 60 years ago. We're talking about the 1968 US penny, and if you find the right one, it could be worth a shocking sum of money. Cut to a slow-motion shot of the 1968 penny rolling on a black table, coming to a stop as the camera zooms in to show the details. Narrator. On the surface, a 1968 penny doesn't seem all that different from any other coin in your pocket. It has the same familiar copper hue, the same Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, and the same famous portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front. But this is where the story gets interesting. Cut to a detailed close-up shot of a regular 1968 penny, with a mint mark visible on the reverse side. Narrator. Most 1968 pennies feature a mint mark on the reverse side of the coin, typically near the bottom, where the mint mark D for Denver or S for San Francisco is stamped, indicating where the coin was made. However, there's a rare variation of this coin that doesn't have a mint mark at all. Cut to a side-by-side comparison of a regular 1968 penny with a mint mark and a 1968 penny with no mint mark. Narrator. While most of the 1968 pennies were struck with either a D or an S mint mark, a small number of them were struck without any mint mark at all. This no mint mark version was the result of a production error, and it's this small mistake that has made it one of the most sought-after coins for collectors. Cut to slow-motion footage of a collector carefully inspecting a 1968 penny with no mint mark under a magnifying glass. Narrator. So, why does this one little error matter so much? It's all about rarity. When it comes to collecting coins, rarity is key. The 1968 no mint mark penny is incredibly rare, and there are very few of them in circulation today. That makes it highly desirable to collectors who specialize in rare U.S. coins. Cut to an image of a coin catalog with a highlighted entry showing the 1968 no mint mark penny. Narrator. Now, you might be wondering, how much is it worth? Well, the value of a coin like this is determined by several factors, including its condition, its rarity, and its demand in the collector's market. Cut to a slow pan of a coin grading chart, showing the difference between a low-grade coin and one in excellent condition. Narrator. A 1968 penny without a mint mark in excellent condition could fetch a price much higher than its face value. In fact, when properly graded, a 1968 no mint mark penny can be worth $96,000. Dramatic pause, with the camera zooming in on the penny as it slowly spins, catching the light. Narrator, with emphasis. Yes, you heard that correctly. $96,000. Cut to footage of a coin auction, with bidders raising paddles as the 1968 penny is displayed on the screen. Narrator. The price can vary depending on the coin's condition, of course. Pennies that are in near-perfect, mint-state conditions are worth far more than those that have been worn down from years of circulation. But even a coin with some could still be worth thousands of dollars if it's one of the rare no-mint mark varieties. Cut to a coin collector carefully placing the penny in a protective display case. Narrator. It's important to note that finding a 1968 penny without a mint mark is incredibly rare. But if you do manage to find one, it could be a treasure worth far more than you ever imagined. Cut to a person flipping through a jar of coins, looking for a 1968 penny. Narrator. Now, you might be tempted to go digging through your spare change or old coin collections, hoping to find one of these valuable pennies. And while the odds may not be in your favor, it's certainly worth a look. After all, who knows? That one coin you find might just be the rare gem that turns your loose change into a small fortune. Cut to a closing shot of the 1968 penny resting on a soft velvet display pad under a spotlight. Text appears on the screen. Check your change. You might have a rare treasure worth more than you think. Narrator. Remember, not every 1968 penny will make you rich, but if you find the no-mint mark version in great condition, you could be holding a coin worth 96,000 dollars. Closing scene. The screen fades to black, and the channel logo appears with a prompt to subscribe. Narrator. Be sure to subscribe for more tips and insights on rare coins and collectibles. Who knows? Your next discovery might just be worth a lot more than you think. Top 2. Imagine this. A simple 5-cent coin sitting in your pocket, worth far more than its face value. A 1998 US nickel might seem like just another coin you'd find in your spare change. But what if I told you that a rare version of this coin could be worth a staggering $77,000? Yes, you heard that right. Cut to a series of close-up shots of the 1998 nickel, showcasing both sides. The familiar portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and the Monticello building on the reverse. Narrator. On its surface, the 1998 nickel looks like any other. You see Thomas Jefferson's likeness, and on the reverse side, you find Monticello, his Virginia estate. This design has been a staple of the nickel since 1938. But hidden within the millions of nickels produced that year, there's a rare version, one that has sparked a bidding war among coin collectors. Cut to a detailed shot of a regular 1998 nickel with a mint mark visible, then transition to a 1998 nickel without any mint mark. Narrator. The secret behind the value of this coin lies in a tiny detail: the mint mark. The U.S. Mint has multiple facilities across the country, and each coin is stamped with a letter indicating where it was made. Typically, you'll find a small D mint mark on coins produced at the Denver Mint. However, there's a very rare variation of the 1998 nickel that was struck without a mint mark at all. Cut to a comparison shot. A regular 1998 nickel with a D mint mark on one side and a 1998 nickel without a mint mark on the other. Narrator. While most 1998 nickels were produced with a D mint mark, a small number of them were struck without it, creating an error that coin collectors would later recognize as extremely rare. This missing mint mark turns an ordinary 1998 nickel into something much more valuable. Cut to an image of a coin catalog where the 1998 no mint mark nickel is listed at a high price. Narrator. So why is this such a big deal? In the world of coin collecting, rarity equals value. And with so few of these no mint mark 1998 nickels out there, collectors are willing to pay a premium to add them to their collections. The demand for these error coins has caused their price to soar in recent years. Cut to a professional coin grading expert using a magnifying tool to examine a 1998 nickel. Narrator. Condition is key when it comes to determining the price of any coin. A 1998 no mint mark nickel in pristine, mint state condition will command a much higher price than one that has been worn down from years of circulation. Coins that are graded highly, those with little to no wear, clear details, and minimal imperfections, are considered far more valuable. Cut to an image of a coin grading scale showing the difference between coins in various conditions. Narrator. Coins are typically graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. For a 1998 no mint mark nickel, a coin that falls into the higher grades can reach a price that would surprise many. But it's not just the condition that matters. It's the rarity, too. Cut to footage of a major coin auction, with bidders raising paddles as the 1998 nickel is presented to the crowd. Narrator. At auction, these rare error coins have generated considerable interest from collectors who are eager to get their hands on a piece of U.S. history. The 1998 no mint mark nickel can fetch prices well above its initial face value of 5 cents. In fact, a coin in excellent condition could easily be sold for 77,000 dollars. Dramatic pause. The camera zooms in on the coin, slowly spinning in the light. Narrator, with emphasis. Yes, you heard that right. 77,000 dollars. Cut to a slow-motion shot of the coin being placed carefully into a protective display case. Narrator. That's how much a single 1998 nickel could be worth if you have the rare, minting error version. And while this is an extraordinary sum, it's not entirely out of reach. In the world of coin collecting, finding a valuable coin like this is like finding a diamond in the rough. But to spot it, you'll need to know exactly what you're looking for. Cut to a person flipping through a jar of mixed coins, inspecting a 1998 nickel closely. Narrator: of course, these rare 1998 nickels aren't easy to come by. They're incredibly hard to find in circulation, and when they do surface, they're often quickly snapped up by experienced collectors. However, if you happen to come across one, you could be holding on to a true treasure, one that might turn your pocket change into a small fortune. Cut to a close-up of a collector looking at a 1998 nickel under a magnifying glass. Narrator: so how do you spot a 1998 nickel with no mint mark? It's all about the details. Look carefully at the reverse side of the coin, just above the word Monticello. If you don't see a mint mark, you may be in luck. Keep in mind that the minting error is rare, but it's not impossible to find one. Cut to an image of a coin collection, showing various valuable coins displayed in protective cases. Narrator: finding rare coins like this takes patience, expertise, and a bit of luck. But whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just getting started, the excitement of discovering a coin like this is truly priceless. Cut to a closing shot of the 1998 no mint mark nickel resting on a soft display pad under a spotlight. Narrator: remember, not every 1998 nickel is worth thousands. But if you find one without the mint mark and it's in great condition, you could be holding onto a coin worth an incredible $77,000. Closing scene. Fade to black with the channel logo and a call to action. Narrator: be sure to subscribe for more tips on rare coins and valuable collectibles. Who knows? You might just stumble upon your next big find. Top 3. Think a penny is just pocket change? Think again. A 1978 US penny, which looks like any other coin you might find in your loose change, could be hiding a secret worth far more than its face value. In fact, if you happen to come across the right 1978 penny, you could hold a rare treasure in your hand, a treasure worth $79,000. Cut to various shots of the 1978 penny from different angles, showing the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side and the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front. Narrator: at first glance, the 1978 penny seems like just another familiar coin. The front features the well-known portrait of Abraham Lincoln, and the reverse side shows the iconic Lincoln Memorial, a design that has been on the penny since 1959. But while these coins may appear ordinary, a small number of 1978 pennies were struck with an error so rare and valuable that it can make a world of difference to coin collectors. Cut to a detailed shot of a regular 1978 penny, followed by a comparison shot of the same coin, with a striking error visible. Narrator: the secret to the incredible value of this penny lies in a rare mistake made during the minting process. While the vast majority of 1978 pennies were struck correctly, a few were produced with an error that has become highly sought after in the world of numismatics. This error comes in the form of a double die, an issue where the date or lettering on the coin is doubled due to a misalignment of the dies during production. Cut to a close-up of a 1978 penny showing the double die error, where the date appears to be doubled or shifted. Narrator: when this mistake occurs, the coin's design, especially the date, appears slightly doubled or out of alignment. The most notable example of this error is the 1978 penny with a double die, where the year 1978 is clearly visible as two distinct sets of digits stacked one on top of the other. This doubling effect creates a striking visual anomaly that makes the coin stand out among the millions of pennies minted that year. Cut to a shot of a professional coin grader examining a 1978 penny under magnification, showing the doubled effect on the date. Narrator: these double die errors are extremely rare, and finding one in good condition is like finding a needle in a haystack. The rarity of these errors has driven demand from collectors, who are always on the lookout for coins with these kinds of flaws. A 1978 penny with this double die error is no longer just a piece of pocket change. It's a sought-after collectible that can bring in a hefty sum at auction. Cut to an image of a coin catalog listing a 1978 double-die penny with a high value. Narrator. The value of a 1978 penny with a double-die error can vary depending on its condition, but well-preserved examples can sell for tens of thousands of dollars. In fact, a coin in excellent condition, graded highly by professionals, has been known to fetch an astounding price of $79,000. Dramatic pause, with the camera zooming in on the penny to highlight the double details of the date. Narrator with emphasis, yes, you heard that right, $79,000. Cut to footage of a major coin auction, with eager bidders raising paddles as a 1978 penny is presented on stage. Narrator. At coin auctions, the rarity of a 1978 double-die penny causes it to attract serious interest. Collectors from around the world are willing to pay top dollar for a chance to own one of these rare pieces of U.S. history. The condition of the coin plays a crucial role in determining its final price. A penny with minimal wear, sharp details, and a clear, distinct doubling effect will always command a higher price than one that is worn or damaged. Cut to a coin grading scale, showing the differences between coins in low and high grades. Narrator. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 representing a perfect coin. A 1978 penny with a double-die error that scores high on the grading scale is considered a gem in the world of numismatics. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. For collectors, finding a high-quality example of the 1978 double-die penny is a rare opportunity that could lead to a substantial financial reward. Cut to a person inspecting a jar of mixed coins, carefully searching through the pennies for the rare 1978 version. Narrator. Of course, finding one of these valuable pennies is no easy task. The 1978 penny with the double-die error is an exceptionally rare find, and they don't show up in your change every day. But for the dedicated coin collector, the thrill of the hunt can be just as exciting as the reward. Cut to a close-up of a 1978 penny being carefully examined under magnification. Narrator. So, how do you spot a 1978 penny with this error? It's all in the details. Look closely at the date on the coin, particularly the numbers 1978. If you see that the digits appear doubled or misaligned, you might be holding one of the rarest and most valuable pennies of the decade. Even a penny that's slightly worn can fetch a significant price, but a well-preserved example could bring in tens of thousands of dollars. Cut to a slow-motion shot of a collector carefully placing a 1978 double-die penny into a protective coin holder. Narrator. For those who are lucky enough to find one, owning a 1978 penny with a double-die error is like possessing a small piece of history, one that could bring in more than you ever expected. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, discovering a rare coin like this can be an unforgettable experience. Cut to a closing shot of the 1978 double-die penny resting on a velvet display pad, spotlighted and shining. Narrator. Remember, not every 1978 penny is worth a fortune. But if you find one with a double-die error, and it's in great condition, you could be holding onto a coin worth $79,000. Closing scene. Fade to black with the channel logo appearing and a prompt to subscribe. Narrator. Subscribe for more insights on rare coins and valuable collectibles. Who knows? You might just uncover the next big treasure in your collection.